Hey, I'm Trey, or something. The other day, I was taking a walk and someone came up to me and said, "You ever heard of Viewpoint?" Then I said, "That game that released in 1992 for the arcade and Neo Geo?" And they were like, "Yeah, that one." And that brings me to the topic of this year's single video. Viewpoint released in. I just said it released in 1992. Viewpoint. It was published by Aicom and developed by Sammy. From what I know, this game doesn't have much internet relevance besides the fact that everyone unanimously agrees that the soundtrack is good. I decided to review it for two reasons. One, I want an excuse to use the soundtrack in a video, and two, I want to spread awareness because this game is so much more than a soundtrack. Enough digressing though. Let's view this point and can my phone shut the up? Enough digressing though. Let's view this point and start viewing the history. Can you tell I couldn't think of a better segue? Aicom, the studio who developed Viewpoint, is a small Japanese studio who I had never heard of until this game. They had developed games before, but as I just said, I have never heard of them. Were you even listening? The game was published by Sammy, whose name I knew sounded damn familiar, which, as I assumed, had published a game I know, Vice Project Doom on the NES. Viewpoint is an isometric shooter where you control a ship called because it has no name. Jesus, first a town with no name and not a ship with no name. Viewpoint came from. Some people say that it came out on the PlayStation, but I looked it up and got no results, and I must all be wrong. A port for the Sega Saturn was planned, but cancelled, and there was also a Game Boy release, which met the same fate. It's hard to even try and imagine what that would look like. Now, for real this time, let's view this point. I wonder what hardware this game is running on. You're met with the Neo Geo startup and the spare title screen. There's no music and to insert a coin, so ooh, baseline. I wanted to see what would happen if the timer was exhausted and it just starts the game. I don't know why I was disappointed. I didn't know what to expect, but it was somehow still let down. Before the game starts, there's an instruction basically saying, "Hey, these buttons do things," and then it starts, and oh my god, this song is fucking awesome. That can be said about every stage in this game, unless you are stage 4, which means I no like you. For some reason, the pitch was just barely off my very real and authentic Neo Geo console, so all the music is edited in to the best of my ability. I beg you, go listen to the soundtrack, it's so good. Anyways, next to your lives and score are 3 balls. What do the balls do? Balls are weapons. By pressing the button indicated on the instruction screen, you fire the weapon. There were 3 different bombs, as I call them, and they each do different things. The red bomb spawns a wave of fire from behind your ship, the green bomb summons 5,378 homing missiles, and the blue bomb spawns a big wave that damages everything on screen. Anyways, back to the actual game. The ship launches off into the area of Uno, and you're off. You can move, shoot, and by holding a shot, you can charge it. There are a variety of enemies who are all annoying to varying degrees. The first few enemies are the spinning discs. They can't attack at all, it's basically just point fire. Ooh, is that a power up? Gimme! Okay, so why does it kill you? It's a power up, not a power down. Do you have to shoot it or something? Oh, you do. That makes sense, I guess. These 2 weird things hover around your ship from the left and right and adds 2 extra bullets when firing. After you make it to the gauntlet, otherwise known as Stage 1, you fight the Snapping Turtle King. That's a turtle? Apparently so. The Turtle King has 3 attacks. The first attack causes 2 lasers to be shot out from the turrets on the side. The second attack is a spread of bullets, and the last attack is a lunge towards the player. Is that the Deltarune explosion graphic? Whatever. After you defeat the Turtle King, you go into Stage 2. Wait, hold on. The song? This is Unkai Ricochet, the best song in the game. No contest. There's fish on the box art. If this can count as a water stage, this is the best water stage. The stage is my favorite in terms of design and enemies. The sea serpents, the dragons, the fish, it really makes you feel like you're underwater. I feel like this and stage 3 are the shortest. It's hard to comment on. One thing I don't like is these stupid turtles right before the boss. They're fine at first, but they start rolling around and firing, like, ugh. The second boss is Matuba. I'm getting all these names from the SNK wiki, and I'm happy that the bosses have names, because if it was up to me, I would have named it Big Crab. I don't like Matuba, the bubbles. I hate the bubbles. They start off big and break into smaller bubbles as you shoot them, but they end up getting so small to the point where it's hard to see. No, they're hard to see when focused on one giant crab. Matuba's other attack is claws. Riveting. After enough damage is inflicted, Matuba reveals that it's just a robot, as if every other enemy wasn't. This phase isn't that bad. It fires out little waves at you, which is kind of annoying the first time, but it gets easier over time. Stage 3. This is probably a good time to mention that this game's graphics are crazy. The best part is, it was all hand-drawn. My respect for this game immediately went up when I heard that. All the colors and shading looks edible, and I want to eat it. I want to eat Viewpoint. No, I will eat Viewpoint. Stage 3 is green, and it wants you to know that it's green. The first pack of enemies are these annoying blue planes. They shoot down and fire at you, but they fly so fast that unless you use a charge shot, you can't kill them. The other new enemy type are these blue turrets that follow along with the path. Not annoying. 8 out of 10 on the enemy scale. Not far into the level, there's these spiked walls that close in. That's fine, but the developers decided to put these turrets there because they hate you. Sometimes I wonder if this game was play tested, because if it was up to me, Trey or something, this game would be much easier. Or maybe I'm just a I hate the purple centipedes. The Stage 3 boss is the Moth King. So far, it holds the spot as my least favorite boss in terms of attacks. It shoots out bullets in a spread like the Turtle King from Stage 1, but the bullets are all desynced from one another, causing it to be harder to dodge. There's also a centipede, which is the real boss of this stage. After getting the head, you have After getting the head, you have to get the back. Sorry, front. Shoot the green head. The second phase is easier than the first, just like Stage 2. One thing I realized is that this game really would have benefited from health bars. You're just wailing on these bosses repeatedly, and there's no telling how close they are to death. After defeating the Moth King, you go into the worst stage of the game, with one of the most mediocre songs in the game. Ass backwards. Desert. I like desert. The stage is fine. I like the hallway section. The only problem is that it's too cramped, making it easy to die. The Stage 4 boss is Idaho. The Skull, which ranks as the newest member of my most hated bosses in the hit not so hit game Viewpoint. It has not 1, not 2, not 3, not 5, but 4 phases. The first phase is the least annoying, with Idaho just sliding around the screen and firing bullets. The second phase is fine as well, with Idaho firing spinning discs and fake opening its mouth. During phase 3, Idaho fires out bats which fire at the player. The bullets are just hard to dodge. Like, do you see how many bullets they fire? Phase 4 is the worst though. Idaho spawns is like, I don't even know what to call them. They bounce around the screen and shoot at you while Idaho shoots at you and just... Thank God. Let's talk about Stage 5. Stage 5 starts with, oh my eyes! I'm bleeding back on the side. Stage 5 is annoying. There's a section where these lava guys just come out of the ground, like how the sea serpents did in Stage 2, but it's hard to know where they'll come from. You have to refight the Turtle King from Stage 1, Matuba from Stage 2, Moth King from Stage 3, and Idaho from Stage 4. It'd be mean if I said the developers were getting lazy, but I think the developers were getting yeah, no, this is my least favorite stage. It dragged on for too long, especially with the boss refights. At least the song and art is good. La Neverter is one of my favorites in the game. Eventually, you reach Kid. Would be weird if I said this is my favorite boss besides the first one. It's just simple to beat, not very challenging, just easy. Stage 6, We're in space. I love the stage's color scheme, a lot of deep purples and blues. Surprisingly, the stage is good. The enemies aren't annoying and it's not too long like its dreaded Stage 5. The only meh thing about this stage is the rocks that explode into small pieces like the bubbles from Matuba. Eventually, you reach Ruin. Ruin has these multicolored containers that each have different methods of ensuring your downfall. Red is fire, green is marbles, pink is a circle of bullets, and yellow fires 2 spears. After inflicting enough damage, the real final boss is revealed. New Super Ruin Bros. Wii. New Super Ruin Bros. Wii is a brain and several skulls. New Super Ruin Bros. Wii fires purple whatevers, and that's kinda it. It also fires a spread of bullets, but like, who cares? After enough bullets, New Super Mario Bros. Wii goes down, and that was Viewpoint. As the credits roll, I think to myself, man, this song is really good. There's not really anything else to go over, sadly. The ship flies off into the distance, and the game restarts. Conclusion. This is the conclusion. Viewpoint. What a game. From the music, to the art, to the animation, I will sing this game's praises until the end of time. Everything comes together for a great experience that is truly unforgettable. Amazing game. Unless it's the PlayStation version, then it sucks dick.